Welcome students, welcome again to this next video lecture. And previously we have discussed the points contents regarding soft skills, and those points includes self-awareness, personality development, personality analysis. Again, several points we have discussed in previous video lectures. Right now we are going to study the content or point, that is self-evaluation. And in this video lecture we will realize why we do self-evaluation, what is the importance of self-evaluation, what is the need of doing the self-evaluation, and where it is used, why this parameter is used in several fields. Okay, so in every field of life we are evaluated. You will evaluate someone, or you will be evaluated by someone. So what is called that self evaluation and what is called evaluation, we may study in this current video lecture. So let us see. So in this introduction you will realize what is the importance of evaluation, what is the need of evaluation, and where it is used. So we can say that we have our goals and objectives in our life, and while leading to the goals and objectives, while reaching to the goals, or while fulfilling the goals, we may have some hindrances, we may have some barriers, or we may have accuracy. So in what extent we get accuracy, that is checked by the judgment or evaluation, and that is called here the process of evaluation or self evaluation. So it is explained in this current PPT. See here, the realization of goals and objectives is based on the accuracy of the judgments and inference made by decision makers at every stage. So decision makers evaluate you. Decision makers evaluate you because they want to judge you whether you are on the right track or not. They evaluate you because they want to get the accuracy of work that you are doing. So evaluation is necessary. So to arrive at a good decision, the test, measurement, and evaluation are being used in all situations, and thus evaluation has become a part and parcel of every system to determine the achievement of goals in a given period. So this is the introductory part we have just observed here. Again, we may lead to the meaning on definition. Here spelling little bit is mistaken. That is DEFINITION, it should be here. So meaning and definition of evaluation is that, see here, the term evaluation is derived from the word valuer, which means to be worth, to be appropriate, to be suitable. Okay, and this evaluation is the process of judging the value or worth of an individual's achievements or characteristics. So it is the process, evaluation is the process of judging the value or worth of an individual's achievement or characteristics. So whatever achievements we have, whether it is worth to enjoy or not, whatever achievements we have, is it proper or not, it is best for us or not, that is checked. Okay, and that process of checking is, or the process of judging the value that we have, is called here evaluation. And it's an act or process that involves the assignment of a numerical index to whatever it is being assessed. Now as a student or in teaching field, you are always evaluated on the basis of marks, on the basis of numbers. Okay, that is also a part of evaluation. So evaluation is an act or process that allows one to make a judgment about the desirability or value of a measure. Okay, so it is a judgment about the desirability or value of a measure. So how much you are desirable, in what extent you have got that value, it is judged, and that process of judging is called here evaluation. So this word is that evaluation, that word is derived from the word valuer, which means to be worth. Keep in mind please. So self evaluation is defined as judging the quality of one's work based on evidence and explicit criteria for the purpose of doing better work in the future. So as I said before, you are judged, you are evaluated every time whether you are on the right track or not, whether you are doing better work or not. Okay, and that process is called here evaluation or self evaluation. Okay, then these are the parameters given here or criteria given or strategies followed to evaluate you. We may have such kind of parameters, or we may have that appreciation. For example, you may have outstanding work, you may have excellent work, you may have very good work, or you may on average level, or you may have below average level. Okay, so this is the parameter is used to judge someone's personality or someone's performance. So what is the purpose of evaluation? Just to observe the meaning, definition, introduction of that evaluation, self evaluation. So the next question or doubt we have, that is what is the purpose of self evaluation? So the purpose of self evaluation is to encourage continuing self evaluation and reflection, and to promote an ongoing innovative approach. So you are doing, we have some approach, you have innovative approach, you are doing some research. So that your approach, that your research, that your work is on proper track or not, it is checked, and that checking is called here self evaluation. And if it is correct one, it is best one, you are, if you are on the right track, then you are encouraged, and this is done with the process of self evaluation. Again, to encourage individuals professional growth in areas of interest to the employee. Okay, suppose you are a senior manager, junior manager, or any professional person, then you are encouraged by observing your professional growth. Okay, again, to improve morale and motivation. Evaluation, self evaluation is done, or evaluation is done to improve moral and motivation by treating the employee as a professional in charge of his or her own professional growth. Again, self evaluation is done to encourage collegiality and discussion about practices among peers in an organization. Again, self evaluation is done to support employees as they experiment with approaches that will move them to higher levels of performance. Again, that evaluation, self evaluation is done as a part of support. As an employee, you get support from your higher authority, because they always want to put you on higher levels of performance. So these are the several purposes of self evaluation, and it is very useful in our career. Now just to observe the purposes of self evaluation. Okay, so it doesn't mean that you are evaluated, you are criticized, you are discouraged, you are demoralized. It is not a purpose of self evaluation. Rather, while doing your self evaluation, you realize where you are best, where you are lacking, what are your drawbacks, and by knowing that, you encourage yourself, you put yourself on higher levels of performance. That's why someone will evaluate you, or you yourself evaluate yourself, and you observe your competencies, you observe your strengths, you observe your weaknesses, and you try to improve your performance. And it is possible when you evaluate yourself. Again, next point is that benefits of self evaluation. What are the benefits of self evaluation? So increased confidence, this is the first benefit. Means someone will evaluate you, or you will be evaluated by someone, or you yourself evaluate yourself. Okay, and at the end, after the evaluation, you will realize that yes, here I am lacking, and here I am the best, here I have best performance. It means that you increase your confidence. Okay, so to increase your confidence, self evaluation is necessary. Then enthusiasm, you improve your enthusiasm. You have enthusiasm, no doubt, you have enthusiasm, that's why you are working, You have enthusiasm, interest, that's why you are learning, you are teaching, you are performing good job, you are performing assignments, because you have that energy, you have that enthusiasm. But when you realize that, when you evaluate yourself, then you will realize, yes, I have that courage, I have that zeal, I have that enthusiasm, and it is possible when you evaluate yourself. Okay, so enthusiasm, you improve your enthusiasm, then you improve your teamwork and greater flexibility. No doubt that after self evaluation you will realize that uh, in your group, in your team, you have completed several tasks, you have completed several projects and it is possible when you evaluate yourself as well as you evaluate other team members. Okay, and by doing that you will improve your teamwork, you will improve your proficiency, you will improve your performance, and you will reach to the target or destination smoothly. Okay, again sorry, you increase your awareness of new techniques. When you evaluate yourself, you understand that you have awareness, you become aware about new techniques which is available in market, which is available in your team, which is available in your office, which is available in your group. Okay, and it is possible when you realize yourself, when you evaluate yourself, and by knowing your strengths, by knowing your competencies, by knowing your abilities, after the self evaluation you increase your awareness about these new techniques. And here next point is that you enhance planning skills, you enhance your planning skills. Once you realize that where you are lacking, once you realize that where you are best, where your strong points, you enhance your planning skills, you enhance your planning, and by enhancing your planning you will get better results at the end of your project, at the end of that action. Okay, so these are the several benefits of self evaluation. That's why it is said that again and again you should evaluate yourself, you should evaluate your proficiencies, you should evaluate your attributes, you should evaluate your performance. Means it is the first step, because other person can also evaluate you, but other person's criticism will not be acceptable for you. It is acceptable, but you should have that super ego, you should be conscious about those things. So these are the benefits of self evaluation. Again, in our day to day life, even as a student you might have observed there is a continuous assessment, and that assessment is also called your evaluation. Okay, you perform, if you perform well you get good marks. You have continuous assessment of 10 marks, that is CA1, that is CA2, mid-sem exam, end-sem exam. These are the tools for your evaluation. Okay, again you sometimes you are interviewed, sometimes your oral exam is conducted, sometimes your viva voca is conducted, and that are the also considered as a tools for evaluation. So here are several evaluation parameters are given, tools of self evaluation are given. So see here, so staff annual professional review procedures, and they follow peer support, they follow coaching. Throughout peer support, throughout coaching, they can also evaluate you. Again you are evaluated by joint preparation of materials, you are evaluated by planning, you are evaluated on the basis of team building. Okay, again observation can involve experts, and that observation can be informal or formal procedures. And one of the parameters for evaluation is that feedback from such observation is very valuable, but must be handled sensitively. Okay, so feedback is also an inseparable part of that self evaluation. How much you are improved, it is observed after your feedback. Okay, next tool is that audit checklist. It provides guidance for collection of relevant evidence used to determine the merits, worth and significance of a self. So uh, you may have audit checklist, means you have completed this task, you have completed several tasks which are best one, and if you fulfill those criterias, you are if you are proficient in those criterias, then you are considered, or that best status is given to you by observing these all things. So these are the several tools used for self evaluation. Even you may take guidance from others, you may consult with others, you may share your experience, your knowledge with others. On basis of that you may ask questions to others, how much you have got that knowledge, how much you are proficient in that field. So these are the several benefits you will get throughout the self evaluation, and for self evaluation such kind of tools are developed. So this is the one of the parameter to develop your personality. So in this today's lecture we have discussed about the purposes, benefits, again self evaluation parameters, meaning and definition, which will be helpful in your career. So in next video lecture we are going to study SWOT analysis, we are going to study uh, team dynamics and other things. Till then, thank you and have a nice day. Thank you.